So for anyone else interested in what it is that I use on oil changes, is of course SRT recommended products. So first of all, as far as oil goes, SRT 6.4 liter 392 cubic engines take OW40. So the best oil is Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Synthetic, exclusively recommended for SRT vehicle engines. And it takes 7 quarts. So you get 6 in the box, then you gotta buy 1 extra, which really hurts because a box costs like $50 something, but this single one costs like between 15 or 20. So should just get 2 boxes, but then you have an excess. But anyway, this is the oil that I use. Pennzoil Pure Plus Ultra Platinum Full Synthetic OW40 for SRT vehicles. This is the oil filter that we use. This isn't the OEM oil filter. It's a different part number, but this is the SRT oil filter. Open this up for you guys. Part number 0503804 Alpha Alpha. For anybody that wants to get this oil filter. This is the one to go with. Now, if you get your car serviced at the dealer, they give you a Mopar oil filter, but it's a different part number. It's an all black filter. It says Mopar on it, and it's a bit smaller than this one. But this oil filter also was specifically designed for SRT vehicles. I don't know why they don't put it in standard. They make you buy this separately on your own. I guess it's a way for them to make money. So this is the filter. Just want to show you guys real quick. And that's the part number for it, 0503804 Alpha Alpha. So any of you guys have any SRT vehicles want to try this filter out, I recommend it. And that's about it. That's the oil filter. This is the oil, OW40. 7 quarts, Pennzoil for SRT. And I order all of this from Amazon. And it came today. I get it from Amazon. I don't do my oil changes myself. I take it to a guy, he does it for me. And I'll be doing it tomorrow. Just wanted to show you guys what I use for the SRT. Alright, that's about it. Look like the Mopar springs are starting to settle a bit. It looks lower than it was when I first got them put on. Looks like they're starting to settle, especially in the front. It is a tad bit low. It's not dramatic. Look what I got. You know, I saw this on Amazon. I know I had to pick it up. Picked up two, matter of fact. It's you know, die-cast model car. I was like, these dudes just happen to make my color with the red stripes of the SRT Durango. I was like, I gotta get it. Got to get it. But the black paint on this toy shit, there's a lot of metallic flake in it. I wish it was that much inside my actual car. But yeah, no, I had to get it. I want to put it up there somehow, some way. It's kind of small. I didn't think it was this small, but it's still cool. Still cool. Anyway, how y'all doing? Just a quick little update video. The exhaust is sounding good. It's feeling good. It's not extremely loud. I thought it would be louder than it is, but that's a good thing. It's not obnoxious at all. But it's doing good, and the Mopar springs are settling in. It's lowering a bit, so that's a good thing. You know, that Mopar edition of the Durango, I was looking for that originally, but I couldn't find one that had the red leather interior. All of the Mopar edition Durangos have the freaking black suede interior. I wanted the red leather. I couldn't find one with it, but my dumb ass ain't buckled my seatbelt. But I couldn't find it. But I made my own Mopar edition. You dig? I mainly wanted that edition because of the paint job, and that it came with the springs and performance exhaust installed already. But I made my own. So I got the springs, got the exhaust. The only thing I don't have is the dang on paint job. That octane red with the black hood and the black roof. That joint was looking fire, man. Even the blue one looked crazy. The B5 blue one with the black hood and the black roof. And it seems like the octane red and B5 blue they use on there, it looks different. It has more of a metallic look to it. It looks good. But that shit costs 80 something grand too, so it's cost like 10 to 12 grand more than this cost, just for a paint job, the springs, and the exhaust, and a couple of badges, minus the badges that I don't really care about. I prefer the SRT badge on the front than to have that Mopar badge on the front. But yeah, so I made my own Mopar edition, minus the extra 10 grand. It just cost me what, 2 grand to make, 300 for the springs, 1,700 for the exhaust. But anyway, what's coming up is we have the New York International Auto Show. Starts on the 19th and runs through to the 26th or 27th. And I'm going to be attending. I'm going to go one day during the week to avoid the big ass crowds. And go one day during the week. After work, they close at 10. So I'll get there around 5:30. And I'm going to create a video. Of course, it's mainly going to be about Dodge and Jeep. I'm going to go to the other brands. I'm going to go to BMW. I'm going to go to Mercedes. I'm going to go to Audi. I'm going to go to all the other, try to get all the other brands in the video. But the majority of it is going to be Dodge and Jeep because, you know, I'm a Mopar fan. And I'll try to get as much as I can in the video. You know, I don't want the video to be too long. I don't want to make like an hour and a half long video. But just have some highlights, put together a little mishmash. So that's the next video I plan on doing for y'all, is the International Auto Show. And that'll be weekend after next, not next weekend. Weekend after next, the 19th. I haven't been able to watch the freaking car, man. This weather's been so horrible. One day's nice, the other day's bad, next day's nice. you get your car washed and then it rains the same freaking day. It's just horrible, man. I hate when you go get your car washed, the next day it rains. Now you got water stains all on your shit. But anyway, that's about it. Just a little quick video. Give y'all a little update on the Durango and what next video I have planned in store for y'all. And that's about it, man. Hope y'all enjoying your week. What's that over there? What the fuck is that noise? Alright, easily distracted. Hope y'all enjoying your week, man. Tackle the week head first. Lean forward in the foxhole, as they say. Lean forward in the foxhole and tackle your week head on, so you can come out strong at the end. 3 more days left. Alright, peace.